Ryan is with us in Texas. Hey, Ryan, welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave, how are you doing? Thanks for taking my call.
Sure, man. What's up?
Well, I have a couple of restricted stock units that are vesting in the middle of May, and I just was curious what to do with them. Especially, I know you said if you're investing to keep everything there and not withdraw, but since I'm getting the shares, I would usually sell them, but because the market's really down.
When I'm saying don't take anything out, I'm talking about your mutual funds. I'm talking about stock investments that you wished you didn't own, or that, I mean, they're nice, they're free, it's a good thing. But if it's a restricted stock unit, it's probably an initial public offering of some kind, a very young company and somewhat volatile. Am I wrong?
This is more of an incentive, a long-term incentive.
Okay.
Coming due.
Okay. All right. So their only restriction was just to get you to vesting, not because they were worried about the stock hitting the market. Okay. All right. So what's this worth when you cash it out?
The initial distribution, I think right now is $12,000.
Okay. And where are you on your baby steps?
We're on baby step 6.
Okay. So it's extra money then.
And we have a baby due in May as well. So not that changes a lot. But
okay. Is the stock down? Is it volatile? Describe its patterns.
Since the year that I was, it's been a year since I received the shares, and it's gone down $20. So it was 25-ish, and now it's about $6.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Well, the market has not gone down that much, so the company's not doing well.
Yeah, it's oil and gas in Texas. So.
Oh. Okay. Well, here's the thing. You're not desperate for the money. If you got zero, it doesn't change your life.
Correct.
Okay? It's worth $12,000 now, but it was worth 5 times that, or say $60,000 a year ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so what we would have to do is we'd have to think through, is there a reason to sit on it for 90 or 120 or 6 months? It's not something I want to sit on the rest of my life, but this could be one of the worst possible times in your industry in the last couple of decades. Okay? Some of that was brought on by the fact that no one drove cars for the last 30 days to amount to anything.
Yeah.
So demand for gasoline and oil consumption has gone dramatically. It's off 90% or something. And for that reason, we've got tankers sitting off the coast all around the U.S. Storing oil, sitting there. And the oil companies are paying them to store the oil just sitting in a tanker. They don't even want to offload it. They don't have a place to put it because their storage units are completely full. That's how oil went to negative per barrel. You following me? You probably know all this, right?
Yep. I've been watching it.
Okay. So I think it's not a far stretch to say once the economy starts moving again, oil starts being consumed, your company is going to be worth more if it doesn't bankrupt in the meantime.
Yeah.
And in other words, this time, 6 months from today, it wouldn't be a far stretch for this to be worth double what it's worth today.
Yeah.
Because it's just in a very unusual economic situation right now, and you're in a very sensitive industry in this particular time. So all that to say, A, you don't need the money. If it goes to zero, we didn't lose anything. B, I wouldn't buy it if I was just walking up to buy stocks right now, but you own it. I'm probably going to ride this until the fall, and then whatever it does by whatever, give yourself a date, whatever it does by October 1, I'm going to sell it then, regardless. I'm not going to keep kicking the can down the road, but I'm going to give this thing a little bit of time to heal. You could double your money between now and October. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was planning on doing, but I was 50-50, and I wanted somebody else to weigh in on it just because I haven't had the situation before, and with the economy the way it is, I didn't want to make the wrong choice either. So
what I don't want to do is I don't want to get in the habit of analyzing this and kicking the can down the road and going, well, I'm going to try 6 more months and I'm going to try another year, and then all of a sudden you're investing in oil stocks long term, which is not what I would tell you to do, even though you work there. But I do think you're in an industry that is artificially low right now due to an economic anomaly that we've never seen before. It's not a recession. It's not a depression. It's a suppression. The government said everybody stay home and quit spending money. Boom. Everybody stayed home and quit spending money. And it destroyed sections of the economy temporarily. And and oil's one of them. And so that if it was me, I would hold it until about October 1, and regardless, I'd dump it. And congratulations on the new baby on the way. Good question. Now, I don't time markets. I don't jump in and jump out depending on what I think the economy is going to do. But there's some rare situations where you're in an unusual situation like this where you just use some common sense and some basic economic understanding to make a call. I don't buy stocks based on I think they're low and they're artificially low. I continually invest in mutual funds. I put the exact same amount in this month that I put in last month, that I put in the month before, that I put in the month before. I'm very, very steady and regular on my investing. I don't jump in or out based on what's in the headlines of the news. That will cause you to lose money. Don't do that. And you don't cash your 401ks out right now because you're scared. Some of you cashed them out at $19,000. It's already back up to $24,000 Dow. Well, wasn't that silly? No, you ride these things out, and in his case, we're going to ride even an individual stock out a little while longer.